Hello everybody and welcome to Glittered and Glued. So today I'm going to share with you my project that I made for Ida on Created to Create here on YouTube. She is hosting an ornament swap. And so the ornament swap was, the criteria was anything but, you can make anything but not, as long as it was not out of paper. You can use paper as part of your design, but the main component cannot be paper. So what I did was take some of these old Jello molds, tins, baking tins, whatever you call it. These are in really good shape, but I actually got these off Etsy for a really good price. I got a lot of 6 of them for, I don't know, it was like $5, I think. So really cheap. I was really pleased with that. And I didn't have to go out searching the thrift stores locally to find it. So that was a bonus. Plus the seller had some other really cute things that I ended up purchasing. So I made a little, I guess you could call it a shadow ornament. Or a shadow box ornament, but it's just made out of the Jello molds. I see these all over Pinterest, and I've always wanted to make one, so this was the perfect time for me to make it. So let me just share with you what I did. Those are the 3 of them. I made one for Ida, and then one for each of my swap partners, and I really hope they loved it. So let me just kind of take you through what I did here. Let's move a little bit of that. So first we'll just kind of start at the top. I used some of the Hug Snug seam binding, and I used my own ink pads to make the color pink. So I had like a chalk white color. And I did a little jingle bell up top on this one. I did a pearl on one of them. I was just kind of experimenting with different, components that I could, add to this. And then I added some of the DIY fake snow text, if that's what you want to call it. I made it myself with baking soda, water, and Elmer's glue. So I made my own, and I added snow around the edges, and I really like that. And it sets up very firm and very nice, so this should hold up pretty well, as long as you don't kind of dig into it with anything sharp. And so let me bring this a little bit closer, and you can see this cute little pink deer. Well, I made the pink deer. I bought some of the little miniature ornaments from Hobby Lobby. The little deer, comes with a little string and everything. You can, use them for the miniature. The little mini trees, I guess, is what it's for. And I painted it pink because I really wanted this to be very shabby and very cute, and very vintagey. And I love the pink reindeer. And if you can see right here, I actually added snow to his antlers and his nose. I'm hoping that's coming across on the camera pretty well. I thought he turned out super cute, adorable. Now, I just painted him with regular, craft paint from Walmart, 97 cents. If you're going to do something that, it's going to be on the outside, you're probably going to want to, sand it down and seal it and all that, or use a plastic paint. Because this paint, if you scrape it, it's probably going to come off. And then I took one of the little miniature bottle brush trees that I think I got these at Walmart like 5 years ago. And I added some of the teeny little bead pearls to it to make it a little more vintage look. Because I just really love that look. And you can see in the background I have some tinsel. I just kind of edged the little paper, which I did use some of the Santa baby paper in the background. That was the You Are Magical, and I know you can't really see it, but that little pink just kind of shines through when you're looking at the ornament, like this face on. Oopsie, I stuck my finger in there and knocked off a little bit of my paint. So it's kind of delicate, so I will have to be very careful in how I wrap it, but it's still pretty firm. I used some of the glossy accents, and I painted the glossy accents, and then went right behind it and added some very fine glitter, and I really love that shimmering effect that it gives Really loved that. So, you know, I've got a layer there, and then I've got the snow, and then I just have a little cotton here, and I put some of the more of the snow text, the homemade snow text on top of that. I added some on top of the tree, and then right here at the bottom I added this little dangle here, just a couple little you know, fake pearl dangles. We got these at Hobby Lobby, and I just thought ended up turning out so cute. I love the jingle bell. Oh my gosh, I'm just so glad I did the jingle bell. And then I just think it looks just really adorable, very vintagey. Even though only one item is really vintagey. I'm not sure if the snug hook's actually vintage or not, because I see so much of it out there that it's available. They may not produce it anymore, but it's readily available, so you can find it anywhere. So that is my project, and of course I made like I said, I made the 3, and I even had the little hook on there, and you can see this one a little bit better, where I put a little bit of the snow on his antlers. I just thought it gave it a nice touch. And in the background you can see Santa there. Just really cute. I hope my swap partners really like these. I put a lot of time and effort into making them, and I will be making some for myself. I've got 3 tins left, and I will probably buy some more. But I will probably go out and look locally at, you know, some of the, you know, the monthly junk shop things that pop up, the little pop-ups that come around, and see if I can find some a little bit cheaper, even though that was an awesome price for these. And you know, they just vary in price. Like every seller's just got a different price on them. And I guess she wanted to move these because that was like the best price I could find. And so I snapped them up because it was, I think 3 other people had them in their cart. So I went ahead and bought it immediately. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed the project. Thanks.